The Tropical Toasted Milkshake IPA from Craft A Brew is done. Let's check it out and see what we get. Welcome back, everybody. So today we are going to have the tasting Mele Kalikimaka, something like that. That's why I keep on saying just the toasted coconut, because I can't pronounce that. I know it's from National Lampoons, but so yeah, the beer is done. It's been in the keg for a little over a week now. So our starting gravity was 1062, and Craft A Brew wanted it at 1068, which we were a bit lower. But in the end, we did finish at 7.25 bricks, which would give us an ABV of 6.9%. Now, that is with this being on the yeast for 14 days. I was thinking it was going to go lower because Craft A Brew wanted a 5.7, and we started a little bit lower. So I know those, I'm almost positive the yeasts are the ones that brought this ABV up higher. We're more than a point, but we will see what we get. So after brew day, it did go into the fermenter. 4 days after that, I did add the dry hops of 1 ounce of Simcoe, 1 ounce of Mosaic, 1 ounce of Citra. Then at the 10-day mark, I did pull the coconut out. As you saw in the brew day video, I toasted it for 5 minutes. I messed it all up, or shuffled it, laid it back flat, put it back in the oven, and it only took 10 minutes. I pulled it out, put it in a bag along with another dry hop bag of 1 ounce of Citra, 1 ounce of Mosaic, 1 ounce of Simcoe. So very big fruity hops that are in this beer. The last addition of the coconut and the dry hop were only in there for 4 days, as Craft A Brew on the sheet that they send you said after 14 days pull it out and keg it or bottle it, whatever you're gonna do. So here it is. Head has died down since I've been talking so much. Color is a orange juice, very hazy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Get it as close as I can. I am using the mug that is sent in the first pack when you become a member. I thought, hey, might as well do them all in here since it is the Craft Society. So yeah, color looks on point to me, very hazy, can't see through it. A nice golden orange color, pretty much like orange juice. Head that I do have left is very white, small and medium bubbles, but that's just around the edges. It's not even a quarter finger of head. Let's smell this and see what we get. I am getting a lot of juiciness out of this. I'm not really getting the coconut. If anything, I am picking up on the lactose. It's almost like a vanilla fruit juice smell. Maybe that coconut is mixed in there with that lactose, but that lactose, I know it smells like vanilla. It's there, but I would say that fruit juice sticks out the most, and then that vanilla, maybe some coconut. But as far as coconut beers go, I'm going to say I'm not smelling the coconut, just that big, juicy fruit and that lactose. Let's go ahead and get a taste. I do get that juicy fruit, but if anything, when it goes to that middle of the palate, I get a very big citrus taste. Very good. And that's mixing with that lactose going back, and then it falls off. Aftertaste is like a sweeter fruit juice citrus. Maybe a touch of yeast in there. I do not pick up on coconut at all. No toasted coconut. Yeah, it's I think to me that citrus, that juicy citrus, almost like a grapefruit orange combination is what sticks out the most to me in this beer. Medium bodied beer. I think the carbonation level is perfect for a milkshake. To me, because I don't know if it's because it's too cold, but that that coconut I'm not picking up. To me, this is a very well done New England IPA. Again, I don't know if it's because it's too cold. Because I did when I do my kegs, I let them sit for the week or week and a half before I touch them. Then what I do is draw a whole bunch off into a 1 gallon glass carboy before I pour it. So this is cold, very cold coming out. Yeah, I don't know if it's because it's too cold. I'm not getting any of that coconut. And with a pound of toasted coconut, I would really think that would be coming out. But maybe it's because of all the dry hop in this beer that's taking over and it's adding more of a background. But like I said, that juicy fruit, you can pick it out up front, and then it goes into that big juicy grapefruit orange citrus taste. Then you get some of that lactose. It's almost a vanilla in there. But for this being an extract beer, it's perfect. I don't think you could have asked for anything more except for that toasted coconut to come out. I will let it warm up, and maybe do an update video when everything gets flowing. I do know that Steve will be over this weekend, so maybe we'll do a second tasting. I know it'll only be a couple days apart, but yeah, I think this is solid, especially for a 20-minute boil. If you're looking for a beer to have on tap and you're into those Milkshake IPAs, New England IPAs, even, I don't know what this would be like without that coconut. But like I said, I'm not picking it up. But to do an extract batch and only boil for 20 minutes, then do a hop stand for 30, and you're pretty much done. This is, it's outstanding. Right now, I would probably have to go with a 4.25 out of 5. I'm going to knock it a lot for not having that coconut, but what more could you want if you took out toasted coconut in this beer? Mine is higher in ABV, obviously, than what they wanted. I'm still not picking up any alcohol in the taste, so that's perfect. I was thinking that 14 days on that yeast cake was probably going to be too low. I think I said that in the beginning. Um, I just felt that US04 that they were using was going to sit there and eat through this because of all those sugars in there, and it wasn't really going to stop until it was drunk. So I did think, but still, I don't know what you could ask for, like I keep saying, more in this beer. I hope that toasted coconut does come out once it warms up a little. But other than that, if you're a brewer, extract brewer, all grain brewer, I definitely think making this beer and trying it, even if you don't add coconut, is well worth the time. And like I keep saying, 20 minutes for the boil, and then a 30-minute hop stand, you're going to cut your brew day down pretty much to less than 2 hours probably. There's probably almost the same amount of time in the dry hopping and adding the coconut than or as there is in making this beer, because of the hop bags or hop sacks that you'll probably have to get unless you put them straight in there. But yeah, I don't think you can beat it. So thank you to Craft A Brew for sending this. Let me know if you guys have any comments. I would like to see somebody make this. The recipe can be found in the overview of this kit. And make sure you like this video and subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, happy brewing.